Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in my last video, I asked you guys to leave me questions and you guys did deliver, so I'm gonna be answering them. So I'm gonna be training Blue because he's only level 5. And yeah, I'm gonna start here at Yorvik Stables since the open house thing's going on. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm also like dressed in my fancy outfit. It's not very fancy, but it's okay. Oh, the Dressage Arena looks so good. I can't wait to use that for an RP because I mean, obviously that's gonna be happening. Okay, so now I'm just gonna start on the races and I have the questions on my phone. Okay, so I have a good few questions, so I'm just gonna start this and hope I don't fail this race. Okay, so Alyssa Springfield asks, what server am I on in SS? Alyssa Springfield asks, what server are you on in SSO? I'm on Nightstar right now, but I mean that could totally change. When I went to film the lesson with Cassidy many times, I changed to her server, and then I was super lucky to get back on Nightstar because Nightstar is very crowded. So yeah. She also asked, what my favorite horse breed in Star Stable is. Right now, I'm really loving the Trackeners. Okay, so right now I'm really loving the Trackeners. I appreciate that Star Stable kind of updated their gaits a bit. I think their jump's pretty cute and realistic. And then I also have two Trackeners. I have the black one who is Prince, and then I have the chestnut who is Tigger. So yeah. I also got a couple of questions asking if I ride in real life, and yes, I do. So, which kind of led me to the RRP kind of thing, and that's kind of also how I joined Star Stable. So I have been riding since 2018, March of 2018, something like that. So I also have a horse now. Before I didn't have a horse and I just rode a school pony. I've had my horse for almost 2 years now. In September it'll be 2 years? Yes. Yeah, and someone also added like what discipline. I ride English, which is what I ride in Star Stable. When I was starting out I also rode Western. But I'm currently more focusing on dressage, which has been really fun for me and my horse, Tigger. Because I'm just not big on jumping. I don't know. I'm kind of a scaredy cat, but it's okay. Not everyone loves jumping, which is like totally okay. Yeah, so I'm ride English. I am focusing on dressage though. I'll put some like pictures up on the screen of me and Tigger, who looks a lot like my Trackener in-game Tigger. Yeah. Basically, that's kind of why I bought that chestnut Trackener, because it does look like Tigger so much. So yeah, I'll put some pictures and videos like on the screen, in case, yeah, you guys are curious. And I also have an Instagram for like my IRL equestrian activity, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna like give that away quite yet or whatever, or like tell you guys what it is, because like because obviously like I have Ashley SSO, which is my RRP kind of account, but if you guys are interested, maybe I'll give it away eventually. But yeah, I just want to be careful about that. Oh. Because there are some people I know in real life that follow me on that account. And I don't want to like give away their stuff too, you know, kind of thing. It's hard to explain. But basically, you guys don't need to find out where I live or anything, you know? To round it all up out of my rambling, basically, yes, I ride English. I've been riding since 2018, and I'm mainly focusing on dressage right now with my horse Tigger. Dang, you guys ask really good questions. Autumn, bleh. Okay. Autumn Polar Sea asks, who is your favorite horse you own? Oh dear. Don't make me choose. Don't make me choose. They're all awesome. I don't know. I can't answer that. They're all too cute. I love them all so much. Like, why did you ask me that? I can't choose. Sorry. Yeah, they're all adorable and too cute for words. And I also really appreciate you don't have to answer all of them, LOL. Love you, Ash. Thank you. Love you too, girl. And yeah, I'm gonna answer all your questions because, yeah, so far I only have a few, so I'm gonna answer them, and then if people comment, I'll come back on here and keep training. So, yeah. And then she also asked, what made you start an SSO YouTube channel? This is gonna be a long one. Basically, I've actually had a YouTube channel since like 2016, uploaded nothing ever really like blew up or anything. My content wasn't that good, I guess. And it didn't really start really kind of blowing up until that first video I made that has like 2 point something K views now. The riding all of my horses one, and then that's when people started subscribing and I was getting more noticed and stuff like that. And SSO, like, I've been playing for a while and I've seen other RP videos and, you know, just get inspired to do it, and they can turn out really cool as well. Yeah, that's basically what made me start it. And I had also made RP videos in the past. I just hadn't done it or hadn't like blown up or whatever, so, or really gotten that much notice. So I think when I made that first video that really got attention, I was like, I literally put like so much time into it, for all the edits and stuff, knowing that, you know, it's probably not going to get many views, but I was just like, let's give it one more try, and it actually kind of worked out, so that's really good. But yeah, it's kind of always been a passion, especially since I've, like, in real life developed more in my riding as well. And I've learned so much from owning a horse. That's actually like unbelievable how much you learn versus if you just ride once a week. It's cool. It's really cool. And I'm just really like grateful for that, because like it's so cool to be able to like actually put in some like information I know into my RP videos, even though there is the disclaimer. Even though there like is the disclaimer at the beginning of the video, because yes, you should always consult with a riding coach or a vet or whoever, right? So, but it is cool because I'm pretty sure I've said some stuff in my videos that is like, you know, pretty true. And like, I don't know, I could talk about horse stuff all day, which is pretty bad, but good, because I do know lots of information on it. And that might be a little bit of an advantage for me versus people that just maybe ride once a week and make RP videos. When did you, so Lena Fog Go Eventing asks, when did you start riding? So, guess we'll do both. So, in real life, I started riding in 2018. And then, I'm not sure, I do realize I need to make like a storyline. Kind of, or like not a storyline. Well, I do need to add that to the storyline, but I also need to make my riding story thing, which I actually didn't even think about really until this comment came up. I think it's been in the back of my head, but not like really in the back of my head, if that makes sense. So I'm not really sure. Ashley's 20, and some people really do start out late in life. So I'm gonna probably end up saying she started riding when she was like 10. Just because in real life I wasn't that far off when I started riding. And when I wasn't far off from that age when I started riding as well. So it's just kind of relatable to me in an IRL personal kind of way, you know. But yeah. And also, like, I'm friends with people that did start out riding kind of a bit later in life. But there has been a lot of kids that have been riding since, like, they were 7, kind of 8 years old, which is a while, and, you know, they progress really fast. But yeah, that's kind of going to be hopefully part of the storyline. And then she also asked, what are your goals for the future? Good question. I don't know. I'm not sure. I guess you're mainly talking about the channel. I'm trying to, like, you know, take it one day at a time, just because my life is a bit unpredictable right now, just given to IRL circumstances, which, you know, isn't the best, but basically I'm probably going to be moving soon, and I hope I can probably move within the next month just because of school and everything. I'm like halfway through high school, so yeah, so I don't know, moving in September or October would just really screw up my school stuff, and like I'm already not doing very well in school, so it just wouldn't help. Or I didn't really do that well in school, and not my grades, it was just other stuff. Yeah, so it really depends, but the plan is for the summer to keep making YouTube videos. And then once school starts up, I'll definitely be less, you know, active. Probably once a week or once every 2 weeks kind of thing. And it takes me a little while to get settled into school. And I was also thinking about, like, pre-making some videos when I have time. So yeah. And then I think storyline-wise goals, more competing with Moon, getting, like, Moon, Blue, and Honey really set to go, especially Honey ASAP, because she's a school pony, and that's something that, you know, Ash has been running low on, so really figuring Honey out, but it takes a while, and we just need to get her to jump pretty much, which Ash has been really, like, working hard on with her, so yeah, just more competing on Mooney, getting Honey set, and then also getting Blue kind of more trained, and then also getting Ace through his rehab so Ash can start riding him again, because she was her next eventing prospect, so for him to just bust a move in the field and get hurt is not great, for her. Yeah, so, and I don't know if she's gonna event Moon again next year. Maybe. It depends on how long Ace takes to recover. All of that stuff. And then, yeah, you have to think about so much stuff, and it's very time consuming. To wrap that up for you, basically just work with Blue, Moon, Honey on getting them a bit more trained up. I mean, Moon's pretty much good, but Moon still needs, like, a tad bit more of work done. And then just also getting Ace hopefully off his rehab ASAP, but it does take time, and you don't want to let them back into the field and then have him re-injure himself, because that just makes the problem worse and even more time consuming. Like, get Ace off his rehab, work with Blue, Moon, and Honey, and do some more shows. And I think that's pretty much it. I don't know if you want to hear my goals in real life, but yeah. I'll tell you them anyway. So I'm competing in dressage, so I'm competing in the USDF, which is the United States Dressage Federation. Training level test 2, and then I did level 1 test 1 or 2, which is pretty good. Just as a comparison, last September I did the USDF it was test B, which is walk trot, but I've actually been cantering. I've been cantering for just over a year. As I was saying, sorry the garbage truck just came down my street and was being loud. So I decided not to talk. Where was I? Oh shoot. Okay, my goals for riding, right. So back last September this past September I did the USDF test B, which is just walk trot. But I've been cantering for just over a year, so I just decided last year to stick with the walk trot test, and because of COVID, everything was just a big question mark, but I did compete in that test. I did compete in that test, and I ended up getting 4th place, which, you know, and I'm not sure how many. I think there were about 9 people doing it, and I watched some of the tests before mine, and their horses were acting up like crazy. I was so lucky that Tigger didn't do anything stupid, and he just called like or nickered once because there was a bunch of new horses he didn't know there, but otherwise he was pretty perfect. And we did screw up some things. Posting diagonals are the worst. So I got my posting diagonal wrong on the second part of the test. They also decided, you know what, we're gonna change the ring on you. So I was practicing in like the normal size dressage ring, and then they cut it down to like the half-sized one. I don't know. I'll put my pictures of my dressage test up on the screen. And show you like there's the normal size dressage ring and then there's the shorter dressage ring kind of thing. So they cut it down to the shorter dressage ring right before I went in, which is dumb. And then that made my circles lopsided because I was used to practicing on the large ring. So that wasn't completely my fault. They just decided to change it. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure if they just set it on that left the ring, my circles would have been fine, because my coach said on the big ring your 20-meter circles are fine. So and my coach was like not expecting me to get 4th place. I wasn't expecting myself to get a 4th place either. I was hoping for a ribbon. Didn't really completely care about the place. But I'm really happy I got a 4th, and I'm hoping to compete again in September if they have a show. And me and my coach have been preparing like crazy. So, and also with dressage, you're literally competing against yourself. So I'd love to do that walk trot test again this year and just beat my last year's score. And then I also want to do, I'm not really sure which other test I want to do. So it could be the training level test 2. Or it could be level 1, 2, or I don't know. I have to look. I haven't practiced it in a while. Because we don't really know. Shows are really up in the air right now. But yeah, either one of those. The second one I mentioned has the only difference is you canter for a bit longer, and it also has the 3-loop serpentines. I think he's a dressage pony at heart, which is great. I love him for that. He also really does like jumping, but he needs to remember he's a draft horse. Dude, you ain't a thoroughbred. That is all the questions for now. I'll keep checking the comments, and then if I get a new, kind of few questions, I'll come back and film on here. But yeah. Okay, you guys, it's been a couple days. I'm back on the game. So, I'm going to be doing some more training. So I got a couple more questions as well, which is great. So hopefully I can read the questions. I haven't done this race, and where am I going? So, Eli's South Day asks, what is your favorite championship? Love your videos. Thank you. My favorite championship. I don't do championships a lot, so I don't know. My favorite is probably the easiest one. I like the Moorland one. I haven't done all the championships either, so I'm gonna say that the Moorland one, which is pretty basic, is my favorite one. Okay, Everything Eventing asks, do you prefer filming or editing? So for an RRP, 110% editing. Filming can be pretty boring because, you know, it's not always that fun because it's mainly like a half an hour sitting in front of a computer screen in silence trying to get some, you know, decent clips. But I think editing, especially if I'm doing an edit to music, it's very fun and you can put all those cool special effects in. So definitely editing is my preference compared to filming. She also asked, do you ever get tired of SSO slash RRP? And to be honest, of course. Sometimes if I don't upload for a few weeks, it's because I'm tired of the game or my motivation's gone down the drain. So if I'm not active for a few weeks, you know why. And I did have kind of a dry spell, so to speak, like that a few weeks ago. Where I just couldn't bring myself to sit down, have any ideas, film it, edit it, upload it. That happens as a YouTuber. I also do play some other games. So if you guys want to see like a let's play on that, I'd be more than happy to. I play The Sims 4, and then I also have 112, which is like the new and improved 911 operator, and I think it's pretty cool because like some of the situations can be really scary, and like you're literally an operator taking the calls, and like some of them have been like really sad or like really scary, so you get different types of calls. And it's also really cool because like you can play in like all the big European cities because that's where 112 is. So like I kind of started out in London, and then you expand your districts, but you can start out in Moscow, Madrid, Paris as well, which is really cool. And then you can also like play like in your own districts that you live in. Like you can play anywhere around the world, which is crazy. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So if you guys wanted to see like a let's play on either The Sims 4 or 112 Operator, you know, we could possibly make that happen. And then she also asked another question about least favorite horses, which I already answered. So I'm just gonna skip that one. Lauren Palms asks, will you ever do a face reveal? Not as of yet. I'm not like 100% comfortable with that. But if you saw the riding videos, you kind of got to see a sneak peek of what my face looks like. And that's all I'm willing to give you guys right now, because, I mean, I'm kind of ugly, so. Not anytime soon, just so you know. Then she also asked, how old are you? Not gonna answer that either. I hate getting asked this question, I'm really sorry. From what I've been taught, it's not a good idea to give away your age on the internet because of internet predators and stuff like that. You know, I'm about in the middle of high school, so if you do some calculating, you'll probably figure it out, or, you know, approximately figure it out, so there you go. Yeah, that's gonna be the end of today's video, so I really hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to like and subscribe as it means a lot to me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!